The Lectric XP Trike 2.0 just leveled up, and I've got my hands on the 750 watt version. The 500 watt version already blew me away with its stability, comfort, and surprising power. But this beast right here, it cranks things up to 17 miles per hour, peaks at over 1300 watts, hauls 415 pounds, and comes with a torque sensor for that buttery smooth, natural ride feel. This isn't just an upgrade, it's freedom on 3 wheels. And today, I'm going to show you why the Lectric XP Trike 2.0 750 watt version might be the most capable, comfortable, and foldable electric trike in America. Now with more power, more range, and more fun than ever. But here's the question. Is the 750 watt version worth the extra cost? Let's find out. What makes this launch different? For a limited time, Lectric is bundling almost $500 worth of accessories free with the XP Trike 2.0. We have a steel front basket, a rear basket, a suspension seat post, an upgraded massive saddle with a backrest, also comfortable, mirrors, and a massive headlight. So this is basically everything you need for the road to carry your groceries and get moving right out of the box. But the upgrades don't stop there. Compared to the first generation trike, the XP Trike 2.0 has been completely redesigned. So we get a new hydroform frame for strength and style, a Cloud 50 suspension fork to smooth out bumps, a 9-degree stem angle for better posture and reach, and an adjusted seating position to make the ride more stable under load. And yes, it's got more payload capacity now too. But this trike isn't just about raw power, it's about accessibility. With the shortest stand-over height Lectric has ever made, it's perfect for seniors, riders with mobility challenges, or anyone who wants the stability of 3 wheels without giving up the fun. And now, with a higher top speed, it's finally realistic for commuting and running errands around town. And guys, I am not just gonna be taking this on pavement. I am going to put this trike through real-world tests, off-road trails, and even a steep incline to see if the 750 watt version really delivers on its promise. The XP Trike 2.0 is built for accessibility. It fits riders from 4'10" to 6'2", with a minimum seat height of 30 inches. Like, look how this is for really short riders, guys. And a maximum seat height of 42 inches. It goes all the way up to my stomach. This is the longest seat post that I've ever seen. Awesome. So also, like I was telling you, this is the lowest standover height ever at 13.8 inches. As you can see, it's really low to the ground and makes it super accessible. You barely have to lift your leg to go over it. So now the payload capacity is an impressive 415 pounds with 30-pound maximum capacity for the front basket and 70-pound maximum for the rear basket. So Lectric also re-engineered the frame. Now it's a hydroformed 6000 series aluminum, so it has the rounded edges versus the square edges. I think it looks a lot better. And also they upgraded the geometry, so the seat tube is pushed back, and then the rear rack is lowered, and that's gonna give you way better stability and balance, especially when loaded. Also, the stem is angled closer this way by 9 inches. This is to improve posture and reduce strain from reaching over. It also now comes in 6 colors, very fun colors. We have Phoenix Red, this amazing lavender haze, glacier blue, Dusk Blue, Stratus White, and Tempest Gray. There are mounting points all over the frame so you can bolt accessories wherever you need to. So as you can see here, I have Lectric's foldable steel lock. This is awesome. This is also comes for free right now. And right here, more mounting points. I'm going to attach a cage for a water bottle right there. And this is, as you know, this is a 750 watt version, which comes with 50% more power and 30% more range. And it's only $300 more than the 500 watt version. So the 500 watt version stays at an impressive $14.99, and this guy right here is $17.99. First riding impressions on the Lectric XP Trike 2.0 750 watt version. Guys, if you have been following the channel, you saw me review the 500 watt version, and oh my God, there is a big difference in power, guys. Holy cow, between the 500 and the 750 watt. This thing is so peppy, it's so powerful. Like, I barely have to pedal and it just goes. So yeah, if you wanna go a little bit faster, you know, I do like that. So you don't need to go very fast on a trike, okay? But I feel like this version is more versatile because I feel like you can commute a lot better with this one. You know, if you're like on the other version, if you're going 12, 13 miles an hour, you're not gonna go very fast. I mean, you're not gonna get to places that fast. So with this one, it just makes more sense, right? If you feel safe, like with this kind of power. And then obviously they have the same frame, the same redesigned frame. So it is just as stable. Guys, I have to be honest, up until this Lectric XP 2.0 version, I was scared of trikes because I was always feeling like I was gonna tip over. They just didn't feel very stable to me. You know, like right now we're on a slanted street. Like normally I would have been like, like trying to counterbalance, feeling like I was gonna tip over, but not with this guy. So yeah, it's safe, it's comfortable. Yeah, let's talk about contact points. So same, really nice, soft, ergonomic rubber grips right here. They conform to your palm. They are not, oh yeah, they are locked in. They are locked in, so excellent. Lectric really paid attention to every detail of this trike. I mean, it took them 2 years to come up with this new version, and holy cow, I have to say it was worth it. Okay, so now the pedals, they're plastic, but they do have studs. Good size to them, no complaints, very comfortable, very good. And then the saddle, Lectric was so kind to send me their upgraded saddle. So el asiento, look how massive that is, and it has that saddle behind. And it's very wide too. And then underneath you have a seat suspension seat post, 40 millimeters of travel. So it's like a pogo stick up and down. So between everything, it's so comfortable. And then the front suspension, Cloud 50, so 50 millimeters of travel. Let's do the bouncing test, la suspensión delantera, eso. Oh my gosh, guys. So yeah, this is gonna make such a big difference from the previous version that had no suspension, okay? I mean, you can even we're gonna take this baby off-roading today, just like I did with the 500 watt version. This trike is gonna climb, I'm sure, so much better too than the 500 watt version. It also has a bigger battery, izquierda. So yeah, you'll be able to travel faster, of course. And the other huge upgrade between this guy and the 500 watt version is that this one now comes with a torque sensor. But it's not only torque sensor, you have the choice of riding in either cadence or torque. So now it's like you have 2 trikes in one. One day you can ride on a torque, the next day on a cadence. So quick differences between the two. Cadence sensors, you just have to rotate the pedals and the bike or the trike are gonna go. And they're normally pre-programmed, each pedal assist to go to a certain speed. So the bike is gonna take you fast to get to that speed, and it can be like a jerky-herky kind of experience, kind of like an on and off switch. But with a torque sensor, it's a much more natural and intuitive riding feeling, because you just have to put some pressure on the pedals and the bike's gonna go. So the motor is gonna match the pressure that you're putting on the pedals. Now, I have to say that almost no one does their Cadence sensors like Lectric, because they have something that's called the PWR, so Program Wattage Regulation. So instead of capping you at a certain speed limit per pedal assist, they cap you at a certain wattage power. A ver, la curva. Let me do a big tight curve here. Woo! Awesome, guys. I feel totally safe, and I wasn't even going that fast. So, so by capping you at a certain wattage, power wattage, the ride is gonna feel so much more smooth. So I have to say that Lectric's Cadence sensors feel very close to the natural feeling of a torque sensor. So super happy. Now we're gonna go do all the tests that you've come to love and trust in this channel. Woo! All right, guys, we're gonna do pedal assist now. First in torque sensor, then in Cadence. I wanna see how each of them, to see if there's like there should be a difference. But we're gonna start on off right now. Let's see how the trike feels. Let's say, ooh, there's a little serpent there. So let's say that you knock on wood, right? Like lose your battery, you drain your battery. Oh my gosh, guys, you can totally pedal without assistance, no problem. It feels so smooth. Of course, I'm on a flat, but still, I mean, I'm going 11 miles an hour. This is basically the same speed as the 500 watt version. So, all right, now we're gonna go up to pedal assist 1, which now it's eco. So that's one of the upgrades that Lectric did, because they also changed the display. Now it's a removable display, and it's beautiful. It has so much functionality, and it's so easy. So 13 miles an hour, 13.7 on eco. Now I'm gonna go up to tour, so which would be pedal assist number 2. Okay, so you know what? 17 miles an hour. Oh my gosh, already on tour? So honestly, guys, this is feeling to me like as if I'm on a Cadence sensor. It doesn't feel like torque, because I'm just rotating my pedals and it's going. Like I'm putting pressure, but I also was just rotating before, so that's crazy. So let's go up to sport, which will be pedal assist 3. Well, it's the same now. And then sport plus, which will be number 4. And then turbo. But I mean, I've already been at 17 miles an hour, so I mean, it feels super smooth, but definitely very powerful. And I can feel that the motor wants to give me more, but it's limited at 17. All right, very nice. All right, guys, now we're gonna do our pedal assist test, but I just switched it on to Cadence sensor, okay? So we are on eco. Let's see, 9 miles an hour, 10, 11, 11.5, 12 miles an hour, super easy, super smooth. Pedaling's great here, 13 miles an hour. Let's go up to tour. All right, so, okay, so same thing, guys. 16 miles an hour, but as you can see, I'm barely rotating my legs here. Okay. And now let's go up to sport, which will be number 3. And now sport with absolutely no effort. I'm already up at 17 miles an hour. All right, so, woo, oh my gosh. Yeah, like this takes off hard. Okay, and then, oh yeah, I'm already at 17, another nice curve here. Woo, at speed, 14 miles an hour. Excellent, guys. All right, so, okay, there is a little bit of there is a difference between the Cadence and the torque, but it's not that noticeable, guys. I thought that it was gonna be a little bit more noticeable. And I'm thinking it's because since it's only a single speed, in order to, okay, another thing that Lectric does with like their torque sensors, in a lot of e-bikes with torque sensor, you do have to put a good amount of effort to get to the top speeds. So Lectric tunes them in a way that require less effort. So I'm thinking that's what was happening on the pedal assist before, okay? They just make it easy. I mean, I barely had to put much pressure on the pedals. It almost felt like I was ghost pedaling on the torque sensor, but it's because of that single speed. And now, okay, we're gonna go to Sport Plus. Yeah, look, as soon as I rotate, woo, it takes off, Wow. Look at that, guys. 17, so fast. And now let's try turbo. Woo! It's gonna get you in a hurry to 17 miles an hour. But yeah, no, perfectly dialed in, super happy. All right, guys, this is the brake test. I'm on turbo. I wanna get to top speed, 17 miles an hour. 1, 2, 3, and brake. Oh my God, excellent stopping power. So we're working with Star Union hydraulic disc brakes paired with 180 millimeter rotors. And what Lectric did is that now they made them thicker, 2.3 millimeters. Now let's go check out the rotor in the back. So here we have another 180 millimeter rotor with a 2.3 millimeter thickness. Excellent stopping power. Thank you, Lectric. All right, guys, this is the off-road test. I've been so excited waiting for this test. It's probably my favorite test, guys. If we did off-roading on the 500 watt version, we had to come here on the 750 watt version, of course. So lots of dirt, some rocks, some sand, and no problem. I have my front suspension fully unlocked. Let's see what we can find. And then, yeah, we're gonna like hit some more treacherous stuff too. Okay. A ver, viendo dónde nos podemos echar. We're gonna like also do, we're also gonna do a downhill here and this to like try the brakes as well. But oh my gosh, guys. Okay, there's a nice sidewalk here. No problem. I probably could have stayed seated on my seat and not feel the jarring, because everything is pretty darn comfortable. Woo! I'm on Eco right now. I'm gonna bump it to Tour. Oh my goodness. Okay, some mud here. Woo! Awesome. I'm gonna go up to Sport. Oh yeah, feels really good, guys. Oh yes. Woo! It handles pretty well, actually. Yes. Oh, guys, no problem. You know, if you're gonna go have a picnic, if you have to cross a park on your way to, I don't know, the store or something, it can be done. It's actually pretty good. You know, even with the sleek tires, but you have 3 wheels. I mean, seriously, to tip this thing over, I mean, you have to be going very fast on a curve. I'm just going fast straight. I'm going 17 miles an hour. Of course, now I wish the Trike could go faster, because you guys know I do like me my speed. Not reckless speed, but some adrenaline is good for the soul, guys. Yeah. All right, guys, we're headed to the more treacherous section. Hey, muddy. And then we're gonna bump down a hill, okay? A dirt hill. Oh my gosh, this Trike is so much fun. There's no one in the park today, so this is perfect. Creo que es aquí. Échate, Luis. Okay, time to bump down the hill. Woo! Yes! Oh my God! Oh my gosh, and the brakes, I am not even squeezing hard, guys. Excellent brake. This is the hill test. Let's see what the XP Trike 2.0 750 watt motor is made of. Turbo. I'm just going to do throttle only. 85 millimeters of torque. Wow! Oh my God, this is treacherous. 3 miles an hour too. Woo! Impressive, guys. let me go down. ¿Sigues grabando? Oh, shit. Okay, let me go down. Woo. Oh my God. Okay. Oh yeah. I mean, this trike is 90 pounds, and like, it's nothing for the brakes. Just really uneven here, so. Okay. Woo. Excellent. Yes. Now let me tell you about the components and parts. So for tires, we have 20-inch by 2.5 inches puncture resistant tires filled up with slime, and they have reflective sidewalls. For fenders, these are full polypropylene fenders, front and rear, so they're lighter and more damage resistant. Now, for the drivetrain, our rear gearing, we have a single speed 16-tooth freewheel paired to a 36-tooth forged aluminum custom chain ring, which is very efficient for 20-inch wheels. We also have this protective chain guard that looks pretty good right there. And it is plastic to keep clothing clear. Now for pedals, we have the 6000 series aluminum with grip pins, feels pretty good. And we go to our front suspension right here, which is a Cloud 50 fork with 50 millimeters of travel, and you have a lockout and a preload on the other side. Now let me show you the electrical components, Danny. So we have your motor. This is a 750 watt rear hub motor. It's actually, yeah, right there so you can see it better. And it peaks at 1310 watts with 85 Newton meters of torque. It is a stealth M24 tech, which makes it a lot quieter, top speed of 17 miles an hour. The controller is 25 amps. And we also have a rear differential axle right there. So it powers both rear wheels and applies all-wheel braking, okay? Now let me show you the battery. This is a 48 volt, 17.5 ampere hours for a total of 850 watt hours. It's UL 2271 certified, and the whole trike is UL 2849 certified. Lectric estimates an impressive range up to 70 miles. So the charger, it's a 2 amp charger, but you can get an optional 5 amp fast charger. Now for your lighting package, right here I got the Elite headlight. So this guy has an impressive 850 lux with amber side lights. You can also put a reflective right here. Lots of safety right there. Now let's go to the back, and we have brake lights now. Version number 1 didn't have them, so they're pretty nice and visible, and turn signals now too for the first time. So obviously left and then right. So when you press on your turn signal, you can see it defined on your display, which is super cool. And then also you have reflectors on both fenders. Safety, safety, safety. Yes. After spending real time with the Lectric XP Trike 2.0 750 watts, here are my final thoughts. With its upgraded 750 watt motor and improved stability, this is hands down the most confidence-inspiring e-trike on the market today, and still affordable. Comfort is a huge win. The new front suspension actually smooths out chatter, the massive saddle keeps longer rides comfortable, and the riding position just works. At the motor's raw punch and the higher top speed, and this stops being just a leisure trike, it becomes a realistic option for commuting and running errands. There are thoughtful touches all over it. The redesigned parking brakes are so simple and easy to use. The display is beautiful, color display, and easy to use. And one of my favorite upgrades, with a press of a button, you can switch between cadence and torque sensing depending on how you want to ride that day. That kind of flexibility at this price point is rare. Would I change anything? A reverse function would make tight spots and parking even easier. I'd love to see that added. And my one tiny gripe, the proprietary charging port on the battery. It's not a deal breaker, but it's a small annoyance in a day-to-day use. Bottom line, when you stack it all up, the stability you feel on the road and trail, the comfort, the real-world power, and the rider-friendly features, the XP Trike 2.0 750-watt motor delivers. For the money, it's as close to perfection as a budget e-trike gets. If you've been waiting for something that balances safety, price, and performance, this sets a new bar for what a budget trike can be. If this video helped you, please consider using my affiliate link in the description below when you check out the Lectric XP Trike 2.0. It costs you nothing extra and helps me keep making straight shooting videos like this. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your comments down below. I read them all. And always remember, whatever you're doing, happy riding! Stay safe.